No doubt, having a positive attitude can make a person look attractive. It makes them appear confident, they seem happy, and they look like they got their life together. But what if, just what if, that positive attitude is merely a small band-aid on some monstrous problem they are hiding? What if they have a hidden inner rage, but they had this "stay positive" mask on to contain painful denial, and it's secretly ruining their mental and physical health? In this video, we'll go over the signs of toxic positivity so we can stop being in denial and face our life's challenges with authenticity. Stay tuned. You think that being positive is a good thing, right? Being positive allows us to face a day despite challenges. Being positive helps us stay focused and manage stress. And being positive ensures we achieve our goals and prevents stagnation. But what if positivity is a distraction in disguise for denial? What if staying positive, reciting positive affirmations, and looking on the bright side just don't work? Here's a quote by Sonia Deville. "Spreading the positivity is just as important as telling the difficult stories." When toxic positivity is a form of suppressing our emotions, that's when it could become destructive. Signs of toxic positivity: denying and suppressing emotions, fear of confronting the problem or speaking up, staying in a toxic or abusive relationship, blind obedience to authorities who are destructive, discipline self or others using harmful punishments, using distractions to cover the problem, such as shopping, eating, complaining, etc., enabling other people's destructive behaviors, such as addictions, self-harm, and unhealthy dependency. All these can manifest as depression, insomnia, anxiety, anger outburst, hypervigilant, and other mental or physical health issues. Toxic positivity can cause a person, a relationship, a group, a society, or a country to stay ignorant and neglect negative information. While the signs of negative information may seem obvious, a person in denial often has a hidden fear or shadow side that prevents them from confronting the issues directly. The deep fear for people who are prone to toxic positivity is the inability to manage negative emotions from themselves and from others. To prevent falling into the toxic positivity trap, it's important to be conscious and willing to use our emotions and feelings in our body to interpret our reality. Here are 4 tips to shift from toxic positivity to mindful positivity. The first one is mindful living. This is about connecting to your inner being. When we ground ourselves, we will be less influenced by external validations or negative remarks from negative people. Connecting with ourselves allows us to detach from things and people we cannot control and focus on what we can be grateful for. The second one is to self-reflect periodically. Aside from living mindfully, self-reflection would be helpful to evaluate whether our beliefs are working well for us. Our daily habits and choices all stem from the beliefs of our subconscious mind, and it reflects our reality. So if our reality keeps repeating the same problem, it's time for evaluation with deep self-reflection, rather than using toxic positivity to gloss over it. Self-reflect may include self-reflection journaling, monthly reviews, and receiving feedback from trusted sources such as therapists, counselors, mastermind groups, and mentors who understand your goals and what you want to accomplish. Having both external feedback and internal validation allows us to work on our development in a constructive way. The third is self-leadership. Leadership is to inspire a team to achieve a certain goal, and self-leadership is about how you lead your life. This includes being willing to ask yourself hard questions, knowing how to prioritize and delegate, and being able to follow your inner guidance instead of blindly following others. Self-leadership involves self-understanding, a growth mindset, and self-responsibility. A person with self-leadership skills will likely develop resilience despite challenges because they are aligned with who they are instead of using toxic positivity to escape. Last but not the least, vulnerability. Instead of forcing oneself to conform to the standards of positivity due to being unable to face negative emotions, a more honest approach is to be vulnerable and face all the hidden, scary emotions with compassion. A quote from Brené Brown: "Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change." You can read her book, The Power of Vulnerability, which talks about how to transform the way we see vulnerability as an invitation to cultivate shame resilience, become more authentic, and live more wholeheartedly. Instead of using the toxic positivity of shame, blame, and guilt that stems from fear to discipline ourselves and others, a more constructive approach is to use honesty, vulnerability, and empathy in ourselves, in our relationships, and in all other areas of life. With suppression of emotions has been the norm in the past, we've been living in the dark ages for emotions, not knowing how to use them to our advantage. Our emotions are energy in motion. To process it constructively, we need to acknowledge it and process it in a healthy way. That includes giving ourselves permission to feel our intense negative emotions and still give ourselves compassion. As more people are awakening to break free from social conditioning and outdated beliefs, we can learn to use the power of our emotions and become the creator of our reality. This episode is not meant to discourage you from being positive, nor is it to shame those who are trapped in toxic positivity. It's about becoming aware of our feelings and manage them constructively. Many parenting styles and societal norms enforce a good image and adhere to traditions, norms, and values, despite how it hurts the children and causes tremendous damage to ourselves. Once we become more self-aware, we are more equipped to process unpleasant life events with compassion and find deeper meaning without continuing to hurt ourselves with toxic positivity. Remember to spark your inner magic and allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. Hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, please like the video for support and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, take care and we'll see you in the next video.